Hi guys, I'm Sean. This is Alyssa. Gus is in our hearts. And this is Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. First things first, Happy Republic Day, India! Wow. Woo! It is the 76th Republic Day, and actually it happened just yesterday in India. So it's today's the 26th in Canada, but it's in the middle of the night on the 27th for our friends in India. So
a little bit late on this one, but
the great thing is we waited just long enough for some highlight reels to come out. So because the parade itself, as I understand it, can be like several hours long. It's a big thing, and one day we'd love to watch the entire procession.
Well, we've reacted before to the highlights.
Yeah, we have, and it's always been very cool. And I have some information here. Now, since all of my Indian friends are sleeping, I decided to load up the chat GPT to get just a little bit more information here. And it says, now, of course, we know this annual event commemorates the adoption of India's constitution on January 26, 1950, marking the nation's transition to a republic. So it says here, the parade held at Kartavya Path in New Delhi, and I think it's always held in the same spot. You guys will let me know. Showcases India's military strength and cultural diversity. And this year's theme is Golden India Heritage and Development. I believe last year it might have even been women in the military, but unfortunately we missed that one.
Wait, sorry, what was that? Repeat.
Every year, as I understand, they have a theme, and this year it's Golden India Heritage and Development, highlighting the nation's rich heritage and developmental strides.
Oh, the goal. It just makes me think of KGF. Just kind of like a fictional story.
Oh, Golden. Yeah.
He'd be really...
now, wouldn't that be a fun tableau? It's a KGF tableau, right? I don't know if we're going to see one of those.
Yeah, they should feature Yash in the parade.
Yeah, hey?
With like the gold just sitting on the stack.
Well, we haven't seen the highlights yet. Maybe there's, maybe something's going to go down. We don't know. But yeah, it's we can hope. It says here that notably Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto was the chief guest, and for the first time, troops from ASEAN countries participated. It's kind of said ASEAN, kind of how you spell my name, actually, SEAN. I believe it's pronounced, though, ASEAN. But it says here, and I had to look this up, that ASEAN is the Association of Southeast Asian Countries, and it's a political and economic union of 10 Southeast Asian countries. So very cool. As I understand, they usually do have a country, like a guest of honor. And so, this year I think it would be Indonesia. And on top of this, they also had one hell of a flyby by the Indian Air Force. So I don't know if that's going to be part of this video, but I'm really keen to check that one out. And I think we're just going to get right into this.
I remember there was a flyby one time our house. What were they doing? What day was that?
Oh, like maybe Canada Day or something.
I just freaked out. I didn't know that was happening. Like the house
very
shook
loud.
a bit. It was
like yeah, I think we had maybe a couple of military jets in town, and they were sort of doing their thing. Yeah.
It's like, okay, guys.
It's a very powerful force. People, maybe if you haven't sort of been part of something like that, you don't necessarily realize how, intense it is. Even when it's this many thousands of feet in the air, you hear it.
Just like,
makes everything rumble.
I'm like, get out. Like, get
Like, I'm trying to sleep.
Go over to the park.
Well, they got to practice somewhere, right? We got to be ready just in case.
But yeah, it just came out of nowhere. And then I was probably for a split second in my brain thinking the world was ending. And I went on like the Facebook page for our city to figure out what the hell. I didn't get a forewarning. I was just like startled.
That's right. It can be a little bit startling.
It would be cool to see it in person, knowing that that's going to happen.
Yeah, knowing that this is nothing to worry about and just something to be mesmerized by.
That it's not an alien invasion.
Or impressed by. So,
anyways, okay.
Cool. Here we go. So now, here in the West, we don't call them necessarily tableaux, do we? We call them like a parade float. So I just in case you forgot about that one, Alyssa.
Well, tableau means what? Or table in French, right?
Ah, okay. Yeah, and
what are you talking about? What's tableau?
They call basically a parade float a tableau, sort of like a scene, if you will, that's brought to life.
It's a French word. That's the French word. It means it's tables.
Sure. But in this context, that's what they're referring to as the parade float. So let's check this out.
Parade float?
Yeah. So
like
we call it...
that thing.
That is a tableau, yes.
Well, I didn't even know it was called a parade float.
Oh, okay.
I just thought...
It was just a...
It's...
cool thing.
A thing.
Yeah.
It's a purse.
There you go. There is a name
parade.
for it, and in India they call these tableaux.
Okay.
Training Center and 58 Gurkha Training Center.
It says Gurkha training. So these
The
people
military.
appear to be training for different
अब
careers.
बारी है सांस्कृतिक वैभव की सबसे पहली झांकी सलामी मंच के सामने गुजरते हुए
Showing
सामाजिक
just
न्याय
the
और
variety
सशक्तिकरण
of
विभाग
different
की।
types of careers there.
What's the book? The Constitution of India. That's the book.
This guy's maybe a legal judge or something, and we got this guy maybe working in the fields, and
Is the Constitution in English as well?
it would appear
in
that.
real life, like
Well,
do
good
they
question.
also write it in English?
I would think so, it being sort of a national language,
Yeah, for sure.
representing the extreme diversity in India. You know,
सामाजिक
it's
न्याय
very
और
cool.
सशक्तिकरण विभाग की झांकी इस बार की थीम
Like I
स्वर्णिम
guess
भारत
since because the British, like English was always when they gained independence or whichever. Or I guess so the difference between Independence Day and Republic Day is Republic Day was like the start of the Constitution, and so independence didn't necessarily mean they wouldn't have had like an official language yet, right?
Or maybe the official constitution yet, but we're gonna have to check out some more videos on that, right? Really to understand that history.
And there's Modi.
विरासत और विकास पर आधारित और उसके बाद
Ministry of
जनजातीय
Tribal
कार्य मंत्रालय
Affairs.
की झांकी गौरव वर्ष की उत्पत्ति की एक विषयगत झलक प्रस्तुत करते हुए भारत का समृद्ध सांस्कृतिक वैभव कर्तव्य पथ पर
This guy's holding a bow and arrow. Reminded me of some of the movies we've seen that have featured some tribal peoples.
Reminded me of RRR at the end when he was doing the epic stuff.
And they're very much appear to be revering the fellow there in white turban and bow and arrow.
And gliding gracefully on Kartavya Path is the tableau of Goa, themed Swarnim Bharat Virasat or Vikas.
Goa.
Celebrates the state's pristine beaches,
Yeah.
lush land, rich culture.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're free
Hopefully
to
it's
turn
okay.
down
I
a
think
smidge.
it's gonna be okay. We'll see.
Now, Goa would be one heck of a place to visit. Like they were saying, all the beautiful beaches. And of course, there's so much rich information in each one of these tableaus.
Oh,
Like,
they're having to keep up the whole time with their.
Yeah, you gotta be in good
Dance.
shape. You gotta dance, you gotta sing, you gotta move along with the tableau there. It's like a Goa song.
It's nice they got chairs. A lot of times you're just standing.
Yeah.
And here comes the tableau of Uttarakhand, themed cultural heritage and adventure
So it's like
sports,
all these different areas of
showcasing
India.
The state's rich culture,
Oh,
natural
adventure
beauty,
sports.
and adventure tourism.
So if you're looking to go on one of those massive bike rides or go like I get hang gliding or bungee jumping, this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Now I can see doing the bike thing. I don't know if I'd be hanging off of a wire or a cable like the other guy on this.
Was there like a gondola thing? Is that a ski hill type of a thing?
I'm not sure.
Or there's some, isn't there at least just one
Yeah.
ski hill in
Yeah.
India somewhere?
Oh, and it is a bungee jumper. I said that without even knowing it.
हरियाणा की समृद्ध सांस्कृतिक विरासत, इतिहास और आधुनिक प्रगति की
हरियाणा।
झलक लेकर ये झांकी कर्तव्य पथ पर कुरुक्षेत्र में भगवान कृष्ण ने
So they got some
अर्जुन को
Olympic
कर्मयोग का उपदेश दिया।
sort of rings there, maybe to represent a lot of sports folks coming from that region.
Is that guy on a laptop there? I thought for some reason.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, behind him, I thought there was like a laptop looking thing that statue was looking. Oh, right there? Okay, there's a table. Wait.
What's his Wi-Fi?
Yeah. he's
So they're
on the
touting.
computer.
Yeah, maybe they're touting the.
Right there,
Yeah.
he's on the
Oh wow.
computer.
Yeah, they're touting. Because they have better Wi-Fi over there than Canada. Jeez.
Yeah.
हरियाणा के बाद स्वर्णिम झारखंड धरोहर और प्रगति की एक परंपरा के विषय के साथ ये झांकी शिक्षा के प्रचार प्रसार से बदलती तस्वीर है झारखंड की।
Jharkhand. Promoting education, particularly for young women there. Perhaps are those maybe some nuclear power plants, or at least some power plants there?
Oh my God, can they see through
Producing
those masks?
energy. Ah, painting.
I thought she was.
Oh, and basket weaving.
I thought she was actually actively painting it. I'm like, that
That would
pretty
be
impressive, and to not.
She'd have to do
screw up,
several
but-
throughout the procession,
Yeah.
right? Cool. Just sort of giving a sense of this particular area of India.
Are they not wearing shoes? Are they just on bare feet in the road? Like that?
Going past the saluting base, the tableau from the Ministry
she's
of
got the
Women
little
and
baby.
Child Development,
Ah.
maternal care, life cycle continuity, and women's leadership.
So basically, women's health.
Portraying
you
a
know?
girl's journey from early childhood to becoming a self-reliant woman.
Oh, there's apples.
Ah. And milk.
Smiley apple.
Got to eat healthy. Got to get that calcium.
बीमारी से बचाती कुपोषण को बाहर का रास्ता दिखाती अंबर से ऊंची उड़ाने लगाती जग में तिरंगा
I wonder, does this music maybe play out loud for the folks as the float goes by? Oh,
Oh,
she's
and
getting
they
checked out.
Remixed it. Wait, what's happening?
Getting checked out by the health professional, which is what I should probably do more often. Oh, we saw a space vehicle there representing
We now
a
await
women's
the
role in the
arrival,
space
and here it
exploration.
is, going past the saluting base, the tableau from Gujarat. The theme,
Gujarat.
Anarpur to Ekta Nagar, Virasat bhi, Vikas bhi.
Is it every
Depicting how
single state or region? Are they called?
Yeah,
states?
I sometimes I
Also-
say the wrong word, and I know
Yeah.
there's a preference for one of those words, and so I say area of India
I also
until I get that locked in.
forget stuff constantly. Like, I'm just gonna blame it on the ADHD, but I have to like look up things
Yeah.
and But I'm doing that every day, just with English words that I already kind of know. I'm like defining them. I'm like, wait, what does this actually mean again, or what does this say? Like, I will find something out multiple times. So, but I'll just feel bad that I.
Maybe did know it at one point and then forgotten and have to re-remember
That's
it
like,
again.
how do you not know this, or
Yeah,
how do
yeah.
you not know what this like main thing about Indians? Or
You
like,
can't blame.
I
We're
did-
foreigners, you know. It's it's a lot to take in.
Before we started, I looked up Republic Day again and like the difference between Independence Day and what it like truly means. Sometimes I just feel like I cannot learn enough about
Well,
a thing
this is-
either
this
to
is
know
the-
to grasp the
yeah.
true full meaning. But
So this is
why was
Republic
I
Day.
saying all that? Oh yeah, the states. Yeah, no, I know. It's
Oh,
Republic
you're talking about
Day.
Independence Day in America.
No,
okay.
no.
Oh.
I'll talk about the difference between Republic Day
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Independence Day. Like, I need to relate it to something else. I can't just have them be like, oh, Republic Day is this. It's whatever when they made the Constitution. I'm like, but what does that really mean exactly? Like, I need to relate it to something else where it's like, well, what is Independence Day? What's the difference between having independence and then having and we are not a republic either in Canada. It's like I investigated that one day,
So
but
there's
I
a
forget.
whole bunch there, and
I'll forget what the difference even is or what it really means. But
lots to learn. I think
need
is
to,
what you're saying.
yeah, I need to research again. Are they all different states? Or there regions and states? We have provinces, but we also have some territories, which are basically provinces, but they're called territories. So I know there's also like little regions. India, like how I just want to know how it's divided up. I know we know the like Karnataka is where KGF is, right? So I know that. So that would be a state, I believe, is that thing. I'm wondering, are these those states? Like, is
These are
this-
different areas of India. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, but I just want to know if it's.
I don't know sort of how wide encompassing they are, but when you look at the map, right, you've got all those different areas. So all part of one India, of course.
Gujarat has touched the horizon of development while preserving its heritage.
We've
The
got
state's
that
cultural and
drone
development journey.
there.
I wonder what that's made out of material. Looked like I don't know. It looks like brass or something, but it's obviously just probably spray painted and stuff. Oh yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's a lot to make all those things.
And now
the
approaching the
Absolutely.
saluting days is the tableau from Andhra Pradesh depicting Etikupaka wooden toys
Oh.
and eternal heritage
Oh, that's
of
cool.
Andhra Pradesh.
So this must be kind of like a more of a traditional
400-year-old
toy.
craft tradition celebrated for its eco-friendly, smooth, vibrant and toxin-free
They
toys.
kind of look like Russian dolls.
Vibrant, toxin-free, and yeah, don't involve like plastic from the looks of it.
Yeah. The toys, like no lead in there.
Yeah.
They used to do that.
I know.
Those poor kids chewing on the lead toys.
I don't believe I've ever seen this style of Indian toy before. This is cool.
She's painting.
And
Oh,
now
cool.
the tableau
Does he have
from
to wave
Punjab
to everyone?
showcasing
Do you
its
think his arm gets sore?
Oh
Modi?
yeah, I mean
He's got to
it's-
like how long is this whole thing?
Yeah,
Couple
like I
hours?
said, it. Yeah, as I understand it, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's people don't think about it, but it actually is quite rigorous
It made
to
me think-
acknowledge in a loving way all those folks moving past you. So
It made me think of this guy. Did I tell you about the Indian guy that vowed to like keep his arm up and never
Yeah,
lower
yeah,
it?
yes.
And then it's stuck there,
yes, I've seen a couple of news stories on
like
that.
atrophied.
Yeah, he's a very spiritual man, as I understand it.
I just would be uncomfortable. Well, he said
Exquisite
2 years of his life he was like in intense pain, and then sorry, you're probably like, don't say any of this because like you have to add all this stuff.
Well,
Photo of the thing, it's
I'm
gonna take forever.
I'll be editing this very
You guys can look it
straightforwardly.
up.
So
the
yeah.
design art and rich handicrafts. The depiction of Sufi saint
Punjab.
Baba
Yay.
Faridi Ji composing hymns including the Guru Granth Sahib.
Beautiful.
Intricate portrayal of inlaid designs beginning with a beautifully adorned pair of bullocks symbolizing the state's agrarian heritage.
Yes, agrarian, the
Yep.
agriculture, and the
Farmers.
farming. Yes.
And of course, as with many parts of India, a very beautiful musical tradition. Oh, and they've got a TV screen on the side there.
Where?
Right on the...
Showing it?
Yeah, I don't know what it was showing. You
Where?
couldn't really see what was on it, so...
Where though?
Yep.
The bottom left?
Yep, right there in the back.
विरासत का प्रदर्शन नवीन भारत का उदय स्वदेशी
Ah,
स्वच्छ
the
ऊर्जा
dawn of a
परिवर्तन
new
से
Bharat.
वैश्विक भविष्य को
Renewable energy.
ऊर्जावान बनाना
Okay,
ये
so we're
विषय
seeing
है
solar
नवीन
power
और
there, some
नवीकरणीय
wind
ऊर्जा
power.
मंत्रालय की इस झांकी का
Oh,
I like their outfits.
yeah, they're kind of dressed
Their
like solar panels. And there's a lot of female representation in these tableaus that I've noticed.
It's good.
Now, there's a lot of sun in India, so I imagine that could be a good way to get some power. See what I mean?
Oh, I
a little
see
bit
it
of a
now.
TV screen, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the word bank there, and
झांकी ग्रामीण विकास मंत्रालय से जिसमें लखपति दीदी पहल को दर्शाया गया है
Ministry of Rural Development.
now I wonder if this is bringing sort of banking services to more rural communities.
areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
लखपति दीदी योजना की अवधारणा के अंतर्गत उद्यमिता को बढ़ावा दिया जा रहा है
What is
Oh,
in
Uttar
that?
Pradesh.
The tableau now from Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh.
Mahkumbh
What's in the bowl?
2025.
Water?
Water, I think.
Oh.
Religion, belief, sanctity, tradition, all showcased in this. Going past the saluting base.
सर्व सिद्धि प्रदः कुंभः सर्व सिद्धि प्रदः कुंभः
I love how though they're like all in their outfits and adorned with all their things, and then
Yeah.
they've got their little like event name tags or ID or something.
Well,
on their little lanyards.
you got to be safe at these things, right?
yeah.
So
Well, they got to get in the event. They got to
that's true.
be like, I'm part of the.
Part of the procession. Trust me,
tableaus.
I've got my official ID
Yeah.
here.
या भाव तेरी तीर्थ राज
Oh, it looks like a serpent with multiple heads there. Now, there's definitely a story to be told here.
It looks like Bahubali.
This is the tableau from Bihar going past
Bihar.
the floating base. Swarnim Bharat, Virasat or Vikas.
I don't know if they have the music at the
A land of
actual event or if that's just for us.
I'm not so sure.
A land
Maybe
of
you'll let us know.
piety.
Oh, wow, and they've got all the video cameras there capturing
It's
everything.
like monks.
Very rich heritage in India. Very diverse.
The cool ones got their sunglasses on. Well, they're all cool, but
Deep in
you know what I
meditation.
mean? There's like the cool monks with their shades.
अध्यात्म से अर्थ की ओर बैंकिंग सेवाओं के विकास और विस्तार
is
को
that like a
दर्शाती
giant
वित्त
rupee?
मंत्रालय के वित्तीय सेवा
think so.
विभाग की झांकी घूमता हुआ सुनहरा सिक्का बेहतर अर्थव्यवस्था का
Reminds me of
प्रतीक।
those chocolate coins.
Oh, and then the
What happened to
UPI payment system there. Now, I noticed we stopped getting subtitles, unfortunately.
Is that a real screen?
It looks like it. We got the Windows symbol on there. We got an ATM, sort of all representing different aspects of sort of the kind of monetary.
Are they getting dizzy in there? It's turning around.
Yeah, I would be getting dizzy, I think.
It's like the teacups at Disneyland. They're still waving.
Yeah.
और अब कर्तव्य पथ पर मध्य प्रदेश की झांकी मध्य
मध्य
प्रदेश में
प्रदेश।
Return of
70 साल
cheetahs.
बाद लौटे हैं चीते कूनो नदी के किनारे राष्ट्रीय
Oh,
अभयारण्य
perhaps
में
they were like
इन चीतों का
more
नया घर है।
endangered.
They have
24
collars.
Yeah,
on
so
it.
it's like a radio
Trackers.
collar so they can keep them safe. Because India cares a whole lot about their wildlife, and this is just one, another example of that, right? Oh, and you can hear their sounds.
Oh, is that what the
I
sounds
think so.
like? They don't meow like
I don't know.
cats.
Wow, cool. And these folks are probably making sure that
Lookouts.
these animals are safe. Perhaps this guy's working with a foundation. Maybe he's doing a tour or something like that.
Did people try to hunt them? Is that why they got endangered, maybe?
Oh, gosh, that's a good question, but I suspect something like that, yes.
Whoa, it's such a
It's such
big
a...
event.
And
so
the
many
next
people.
tableau commemorates 150 years of Mausam Bhavan under the Ministry of Earth Sciences, showcasing its transformative contributions to meteorology and
Oh,
society.
that's cool. So that's sort of a bit of a tornado, hurricane kind of weather pattern there.
A
Cyclone.
twister.
Yes.
Cyclone. What's the difference between twister, cyclone, tornado? Are they all
Well, that's a
kind of similar?
topic for another video. Mission 150.
Who reads the newspaper anywhere?
Well, we read it online, right?
Well,
Just
I
the-
mean, but the real paper one.
Now we got some milk
Oh,
and that beautiful cow there.
And the enchanting tableau of the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Virasat or Vikas.
Yeah,
of
look how
Swarnim
nicely they treat
Gliding
their
on
animals.
Kartavya
Yeah,
Path
she's petting
is
the-
dedicated to the indigenous
cow or
cows
the
of
bull.
India.
So they're making sure they're taken care of. Oh, is that maybe ghee? Is what they call that?
yeah, the butter. They got it at
The
Costco.
yellow stuff
I
there.
think it's actually from India, the one that they have at Costco.
Yeah.
It's clarified butter, very concentrated.
And these look like, bikes specifically designed to carry dairy products. Probably got to keep them chilled somehow, right?
Yeah, actually, it'd be hard to control the temperature.
Tribute worship of 14 deities in Tripura and sheds light on the Kharchi Puja, also depicting their traditional bamboo-based art and modern technology.
So that's what that is, bamboo. Now, as I understand, it takes a long time for bamboo to actually grow. You really have to tend to it, and then all of a sudden, over a few months, it grows tremendously. So there's a lot of care attention putting into cultivating that plant, as I understand it.
Karnataka now presents Lakundi, the heart of stone craft. Exquisitely carved Lakshmi Narayan temple, the Kashi Vishveshwara temple dedicated to Lord Shiva, and the ornate pillars of the Naneshwara temple.
Karnataka. Now we've heard of that area more than once.
Yeah, that's where KGF is. Isn't that where Yash is actually from too? And that's the language. What's the language called again?
Kannada.
Kannada, yeah.
We got
from that area, right?
Someone taking some pictures of the beautiful monuments. That would be me, of course.
The wife is.
Yeah, she's like, hey, you're on the big screen.
He's trying to read his book.
Yeah. Well,
he's like, hey, we're here for the parade.
I think that this might be a pamphlet related or sort of a big book related. And yeah.
He just goes back to reading it.
कर्तव्य पथ पर अब बारी है दादरा और नगर हवेली तथा दमन और दीव की झांकी की, जिसमें वन्य जीवन और मछली पकड़ने की संस्कृति के साथ-साथ राज्य के विभिन्न
Now, did we turn off the subtitles or did they just stop?
परिलक्षित किया गया है.
I don't know what happened. I guess they got turned off by accident. Oh, fishing.
Aviary, yes.
Oh, boat.
We got some underwater imagery, I think, there on the side.
Oh, you're right. I think they've got the books. Or his friend beside him has got a book too.
झांकी कला और संस्कृति विभाग से संबंधित, जिसमें क्वालिटी एजुकेशन को दर्शाया गया है. उच्च शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में विकास और डिजिटाइजेशन के लाभ इसमें परिलक्षित.
Yeah, it's speaking to sort of their high-tech education. AI, yes.
I really like showing that guy.
Maybe he's an official of some sort.
Yeah.
A lot of different officials from around the world here.
Swarnim Bharat, Virasat aur Vikas, the theme, the state's rich cultural heritage, architectural excellence and artistic traditions are showcased, featuring terracotta temples of
such a variety.
Traditional folk art forms like chow dance and baul songs.
Terracotta temple. That's what my plant pots are made out of.
Okay.
It's like a clay, but it kind of absorbs the water.
Whoa.
I wonder how that works for building.
Well, I'd say these buildings have been around for a long time, so clearly it's working very well. Yeah. That is super cool.
For an appreciative audience, eagerly awaiting the next tableau.
That guy's excited.
We have
Maybe see someone he knows.
Or maybe he's
gliding slowly. The tableau from Chandigarh. The Union Territory of Chandigarh presents a tableau celebrating the blend of tradition and modernity under the theme, the city
there's
is beautiful.
a movie-making kind of thing going on there. Filming something anyways.
I was doing jumping jacks. Were they doing like a yoga thing beforehand? Or just working out? Okay. That guy's working up a sweat.
Yeah.
Really getting into it. Oh, he's doing what's this? What are the sun salutations?
Oh.
The yoga.
खूबसूरत शहर चंडीगढ़ के बाद विरासत
चंडीगढ़
भी और विकास भी के मंत्र से प्रेरित संस्कृति मंत्रालय की झांकी के पहले हिस्से में यार्ड वाद्य यंत्र को देखा जा सकता है। ये एक प्राचीन तमिल स्ट्रिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट है। हमारी संगीत विरासत को दर्शाता हुआ।
Oh, there we go. So that would be an ancient Tamil instrument.
का सूचक है जो बाद में सोने की चिड़िया में बदल जाता है।
The bird shape? Or is that like an extra fancy thing?
Now I'm seeing here these appear to be local sellers, but they have access to these different payment systems.
Guys singing. Here's lip syncing.
Oh, is that virtual reality? Yeah. Nice. Just really. Ooh, 11 lakh.
Oh.
और अब समारोह का एक और आकर्षण सजी धजी केंद्रीय लोक निर्माण विभाग CPWD की झांकी संविधान के 75वीं सालगिरह को भव्यता के साथ यहाँ देखा जा सकता है। अशोक चक्र के साथ समय का पहिया है।
A wheel of time, along with the Ashoka chakra.
Our difficulty is how to make the heterogeneous mess that we have today.
Is that guy's speech?
Yeah. And I think that's where we're ending up here today.
Which is bound to lead us to unity.
Talking about and a good way to end talking about unity, right? Because that's the thing that we're noticing here is it's a very diverse India, but it's one India and everybody's unified. In particular, in this beautiful parade here. Well, that was a whole lot of fun. Like I said, I think if we do this, again, and we do the long form, it would be great to have an Indian friend sitting next to us because each tableau was embedded with so much information, statues and references to historical figures and references to spiritual figures. And just there was so much going on. Now, we had a bit there with the subtitles, but then we kind of turned them off for a bit, but I think we got the gist of it there.
I wouldn't shut up asking questions if we had someone, an expert.
Yeah, we'd never get through if this was
pause.
We're going to drop a 7-hour video. But that's okay. This is how you learn, right? Is by asking a lot of questions. And, we have a lovely audience here who loves to answer those questions for us. And once again, happy 76th Republic Day, India! We love you guys a whole lot, and we enjoyed watching this with you, and I hope you enjoyed our commentary. And if you did, well, you could click all the buttons and maybe join us for another reaction one of these days. We love you a whole lot. This is IRH Daily, Internet Rabbit Hole Daily. IRH signing off.
Guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.